Hello and welcome to the fourth of 6 short films in our series in which we explore the topic of freelancing. I'm Rob Edwards, I'm a freelance content producer and filmmaker. There's loads of great things about working for yourself, but for some, the responsibility and the paperwork can be a little bit daunting. But with the right support and the right approach, it can be a lot easier than you think. It's all about thinking like a business.
In terms of bookkeeping and freelancing, I myself, I'm pretty bad at keeping track of my accounts, keeping everything in order.
At the moment I do most of it myself, very crude methods. I do have an accountant who does my end of year compliance accounting, if you like.
I tend to use an accountant recommended to me for freelancers and particularly in the media industry as well.
I do my own accounts and I actually do it through an Excel spreadsheet. Because it's all very straightforward as far as I'm concerned. I've just got a little company.
My wife is an accountant and she's just joined my business. So I turn around to my wife and say, Sue, can you do my accounts?
One of the most important things that freelancers need to do is stay on top of their finances. Get your finances in order and the way you want to work set up and robust right at the beginning. It means you can stay on top of things right from day one rather than finding out you need to catch up with stuff 12 months on.
Well, traditionally, a freelancer has stayed on top of their finances using a shoebox to store your receipts in and a spreadsheet to record your transactions. I think the important message is the world's moved on now. There are lots more support, institutions and advice networks freelancers can take advantage of. When a freelancer considers starting up in business, they need to understand the best way to structure that business. There are several options available, the most common being as a sole trader or as a director of your own limited company. Each business structure has different risks and responsibilities, and getting professional advice on which one of those business structures suits your personal circumstances is a very sensible first step for a freelancer.
When you're starting up a business, an important thing to consider is to ensure that you've got a business bank account for your business moving forward. This will keep your business activities separate from your personal activities, enable you to manage the finance of your business a lot more closely. Don't be afraid to seek advice. Make sure you've got a good support network around you. These people could be your bank, your accountant, local chamber of commerce, local business owners who are in the same market, or even other business owners who can give you the advice and share with their experiences that they've had.
The best piece of advice I'd offer a freelancer is try to eliminate surprises, and there are 2 ways we can do that. One is look forward from our financial point of view. Do we understand cash flow? Do we understand who's paying us, who's not paid us? Do we understand what we can take out of the business safely? And the second is more from a commercial aspect. Do we understand our employment status? Do we have our contracts in place? Keeping a control around all these elements will make sure no nasty surprises face us in the future.
Remember, the success of your business is down to your ambition and drive to succeed. Your bank will endeavour to guide and support you. Ultimately, it's down to you. Remember your unique selling point, your marketing strategy. Keep a focus on these areas and you'll have every chance of success in the future.
I think freelancers need to remember from day one that everybody has statutory obligations to pay. We all have those obligations and freelancers are just the same. So it's important that they organise themselves in a manner that they are enabled to take the tax breaks relevant to the advice that they're given and organise the finances so that they can pay the appropriate amounts to the appropriate people at the right time.
So, if you're going to freelance, do it right. Start off correctly, keep accurate records, manage your cash flows, and meet your obligations. So whether you're an established freelancer or just starting out, seek professional advice, and running your business correctly and efficiently will soon become second nature. But what's the best time to embark upon a freelance career? We'll cover that in detail in our next film. For more information on the films, log on to www.7daysinjune.com.